Hi friends, it's Joan at 10 Pentacles Tarot, and I thought we'd do something different today. Today we're going to take a look at this package of Chinese fortune sticks, and this is a different divination method. In fact, this is one of the first things I loved. My mother had gotten me a set very similar to this when I was a child, and I loved it. And then when I was an adult, I found it again, and I thought it was really cool, so I went ahead and bought it. So this is Chinese Fortune Sticks, Consult the Ancient Oracle for Everyday Guidance by Zhao Xiaomin and Martin Palmer. Includes illustrated book, 64 fortune sticks, and container. So that's the front. This is what the side looks like. Published by Stuart Tabori and Chang. And, oops, wow, that was jumpy. All right, here we go. Chinese wisdom for today. Chinese fortune sticks offer help and advice on how to deal with the challenges of everyday life. With this kit, you can enter the realm of Chinese tradition by tapping into the wisdom of heaven, the way of the Tao. How does it work? Simply ask your question, hold the shaker firmly, and gently shake it until one or two divination sticks fall out. The number on each stick refers you to a fortune poem in the book, a traditional interpretation, and a commentary. These reflective words will guide you to your answer and your course of action. Okay, now, it says quick, fun, and easy to use. First pack of its kind to be published in the West. It was $24.95 in the U.S. and $38.95 in Canada. But I'm going to be honest with you, this baby was published in 2020. So I actually looked. No, I lied. Not 2020, 2000. Okay, so I've probably had this for 23 years, actually. And every now and then I pull it out and just see what's what with it. And I did look online, and Amazon offers several of these. These types of kits, and this one in particular, are still on there. And they range anywhere from like $7 all the way to $20. So, you know, they're still out there. If you're interested, I'm sure you'll be able to find one. All right, so let's open it up. Now it has a, me and boxes, I tell you. All right, so let's look at the guidebook first, and then we'll actually we'll get your guidance for the day. All right, so that's the book. It's a soft cover, slick cover. What am I trying to say? Glossy. All right. And then, here we go. So we have publication information. Like I said, it's published in 2000, and by, in the UK, it was published by Connections Book Publishing Limited, and in the US by Stuart Tabori and Chang. So we have table of contents, introduction. It says, ironically, the greatest forms of Chinese divination rely entirely upon chance, on you having no influence over what happens. This is not the same as fate, which has little place in Chinese divination. Instead, Chinese fortune telling is based on chance, on abandonment of all attempts to control the future or your fate. It requires that you allow yourself to float free on the waters of chance and change, supported by the forces of yin and yang, and traveling only the way of the Tao, the way of nature. And then it goes on. Then it talks about divination by sticks, divination by lots, seeking guidance, fate and free will. There's a story here about the sage and the boy. Choice and change versus fatalism. Where do divination sticks come from? Then it talks about the yarrow sticks of the I Ching, oracle bones, and divination sticks go west. And then messengers of wisdom, chapter 2, yin, yang, and Tao. And then the Tao, origin of all, asking your question. The gods and goddesses of China, beyond the deities, creating this pack. The 5 deities, which are interesting, is Quan Ti, Kuan Yin, Quan Ti, the god of war and literature. War and literature. Wow. Okay, Kuan Yin, the goddess of compassion and mercy. Wang Tai, the immortal god of the poor. Cheng Huang, the city of God and protector. And the Jade Emperor, ruler of heaven. Now, if you want to know a little more about the Jade Emperor, I did a video on the Piao for prosperity, and the Jade Emperor figures in that story quite prominently. Okay, then it talks about each of the deities or deities, and then how to use the fortune sticks. And then for each stick number, there is the original poem, there is a traditional interpretation, and then there's a reflection. So we'll do one just so you can see how it is in case this is something that's interesting to you. I always find it interesting. Then it says taking your reading further, the I Ching way. Talks about I Ching. Maybe if you'd like to see a video on that, I'll be happy to do it. I do have some I Ching coins I could use to show you. Talks about the hexagrams and hearing the voices, understanding yourself. The cosmic setting, the raven and the rabbit, the dragon and the phoenix, true freedom or fate, insights from the past, loyalty and virtue, get your priorities straight, be true to your beliefs, nature as the mirror of your soul, bringing yourself to the poem. And then there's further reading and acknowledgments. All right, so let's see what the fortune sticks have to say to us today. We take the cup out, and there are obviously sticks, and they're tied with a nice ribbon. These are made out of bamboo. There is, on each end, there's a red end, and then there's a number, and then there are Chinese writings here, which I'm assuming are numbers as well. I don't read Chinese. So, what we do, then, is we shake until one falls out. Shake the cup until one stick falls out. Okay, there it is. That was easy enough. You can't like fake this or, do it anyway but by chance, because there's no way to do it. So the number is 46. So let's see what our fortune says. Number 46. And this is what it says. The traditional poem is this. It says, for the sake of one child, the ruler's command was the death of all children in his own city. But the orphan was hidden in a far-off state, and when a man earned revenge for his father. All right. I'm not familiar with that story. All right, it says, traditional interpretation. This is a risky time, and you should avoid overreaching yourself. Do not get embroiled in conflicts with others, and try not to strive for wealth and fame, lest you encounter disaster along the way. You may have a tricky time in your personal life, but patience and tolerance will let you win through. Okay. I'm not really seeing the connection with the poem, except maybe for patience. All right. The reflection says, stories of special children being hunted at birth are to be found worldwide. The baby Krishna and child Jesus are just 2 examples. The moral here is that rash, fearful, or vengeful actions will rebound. Trying to destroy what you fear may well lead to that fear returning 100 times worse. In Greek legend, the basis of the tragic notion was the attempt to kill children destined to overthrow you. Wow, okay. All right, very interesting. Please comment below if this had meaning for you, if this was relevant to you in any way. I think it's always good advice to avoid overreaching yourself. Don't get embroiled in conflicts with others, and try not to strive for wealth and fame lest you encounter disaster along the way. Patience and tolerance will let you win through. All right, so it seems like good advice. Again, if it resonated with you, please leave a comment in the comment section below. That is my review of Chinese Fortune Sticks by Zhao Xiaomin and Martin Palmer. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel if you have not done so. I have lots of videos on different divination methods, also tarot deck reviews, oracle deck reviews, and readings, among other things. So I want to thank you for being here with me. I appreciate you more than you'll ever know. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever it is where you are. And I hope to see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.